What is going on today, tubers? Today we're going to be working on the Simplicity 4208. I'm going to be swapping out the ignition. I keep having perpetual problems with it. I fix it, works for a couple months, I don't know, keeps burning up the magnetos. So we're going to be taking this cover off. We're going to be swapping it out / upgrading it to a solid state electronic module. This is supposed to replace the Briggs & Stratton like old points and condenser system with just a electronic module. Part number on that is STENS 440 4117. So we are going to start off by removing these two bolts in the front, and then there's going to be one bolt back here. I lost that. And there's going to be another bolt right down there. So we're going to go ahead and take those four out and go from there. Alright, so now with the cover off, different guys were saying on Amazon to take and clean any rust off the flywheel magnets. This motor technically does still run, so what I'm going to do is just go ahead and start it up and take some sandpaper and clean that. Alrighty, so as you guys can hear, it misses somewhat regularly. If I was to speed it up, it would be more prominent. This is probably dangerous. Do so at your own risk. Oh, now I did her. Yeah, those are looking better. Those are looking better. Alrighty guys, that should be good. That looks like most of the rust is pretty cleaned off of there. So now we're going to go ahead and swap that coil out. Let's see if this is the right size. That is not. So the cover itself, those bolts are 7/16, and the small ones there for the coil are 1/4 inch. I didn't want to run this for too long, get her too hot, otherwise I would have probably sanded it down a little more, but I'm not really a fan of burning myself. So one thing you may or may not notice is missing on mine is there's supposed to be an air deflector on the ignition coil to keep to direct the airflow. Part of my troubleshooting was to try to take it on or leave it on, take it off, see if that made any difference. I had problems both ways, so but I do believe I have it, so I'm going to install it with the new one. Alright, so coil is free. There we go, that didn't take much to pull out of there. Wow, okay, I didn't even zip tie that back in place. Put an hour meter on there, that's what that wire is for. And then we'll just take our spark plug wire off. Alright guys, guys. Well, it looks like I must have misplaced that air deflector. Between this move and that move, you know. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that new coil on. Yeah, it's not going to be in there. Because frankly, I don't see how it made any difference one way or the other. So this new one, of course, is wired up just a little different. It comes just like this out of the box. I'm assuming this spade connector here is for the kill. It doesn't actually say. So that's what I'm assuming. But I'm not even too sure if this is going to work. I'm just going off of what everyone else online said. So we shall see. So you want to run these down most of the way, preferably if the flywheel is in a position where the magnets don't want to grab onto things. That's generally your better option. Then to set the gap, you want 10 thousandths. Just grab a business card. Works flawless. And just press up nice and tight against the business card. And we will go ahead and tighten these down all the way. All right. So just for testing purposes, I'm just going to leave this open like this. If it does work out, then I'll put the little rubber boot on. I'll take it off the other one and put it onto this one. This coil was advertised as fitting anything from a 7 to like 16 horse generically. So let's go ahead, just make sure this old copper wire is out of the way. We'll see if this works. Oh, look at that, guys. Turn like a little kitty cat. Got a little shock there. But yeah, guys, I would call that 100% a success. So if you have an old piece of equipment like this having issues, you might try swapping out for the electronic coil. Because this thing shouldn't give you any problems like the points magneto system has been for me. So hope this helps. Thanks for coming along for the adventure.